What's up? Where are we?
We are at Adam's Antiques in Adamstown. Another one of many really cool antique stores here, but this one's huge, so it's gonna take a while. Let's go check it out.
Yeah, this one's the big one. What are you excited? What are you looking for?
Valentine's and snowmen
Oh no.
and monsters.
Oh no. You are a monster. Created a monster. Alright, here we go. Let's see what they got. No ski masks allowed. Don't even think about it. So here we are in Adam's Antiques. This is one of the bigger shops in the area, and you can make a day out of Adamstown. There's so much cool stuff, so many cool shops to visit. Between this and Ephrata, you can definitely just make a full day out of it.
Yeah, just this road that this antique store is on, there's probably about 10, and I might even be missing a few.
Yes, there's some incredible shops and some great stuff. And already you're seeing some great stuff in here. Look at the star-kissed tuna. I love that.
That's cool. And this is a Bellschnickel.
Is that what that is?
Yes. It is a German Santa, characterized by their longer cloaks.
Ah, well, it's a sold schnickel because it was had a sold tag on it, and it was like $2,700.
Yeah.
Them things are highly collectible.
They really are.
Yeah, it's amazing.
They're cool, though. I get it.
Wicket, Play-Doh.
That's cute.
I know, the Ewoks were great.
Yeah, a lot of cool Star Wars stuff over in this particular corner.
I think the Ewoks are like the one cute character that like is okay in Star Wars. Like if you like Jar Jar, forget it, you're out. You're done.
Yeah.
But if you like the Ewoks, you're still cool. They get a pass because they're awesome.
Yeah, Ewoks are awesome.
There's some more Captain Action stuff. I know I said in the last video, it amazes me how much Captain Action stuff I see now because that was the holy grail of toy collecting when I was a kid going with my dad to toy shows. Everybody was like, oh, Captain Action's so rare, and now I just see it everywhere, which is crazy to me. Even now when I see it, I'm like, wow. So
it's interesting to see how times change.
Times change, and kids decide, you know what? I don't like Dad's old Captain Action. Sell it at the antique store.
They get this crazy accent out of nowhere and decide to sell it in the antique store.
Yeah, the kids don't care, man.
That monkey's cool.
He's great.
He's a cool monkey puppet.
I know.
Here I am staring at the price tag of the Lionel train sets, which is, whew.
Oh, yeah, it's money.
Some heavy price tags, but they're highly collectible. There's a really big market for those.
Yeah, that's something that has transcended time, is train collecting. There's still train conventions and stuff, and the kids have gotten into trains. So.
And there's Crushy.
Cool kids. That's Canadian Crushy.
Ah. Yeah. Oh, yeah. This is the French on the back. That makes sense.
See that? Yeah, Canadian Crushy.
Knowing things.
I love him. He's great.
Yeah, this booth over here always has some really cool advertising.
I was wondering what those girls were doing in this. I looked at that a couple times, like, what's going on there?
There's a hot summer day, and you're airing out your britches. So that's what that looked like to me, anyway. I don't know. What do I know?
I don't know. I've never seen you do that, and you always complain about
I
the
wear
hot summer
short
days.
britches, and you don't gotta air them out.
I love the advertising.
That is great.
It amazes me that stuff survives. Like the old store displays that still have the stuff intact. You know, it's amazing that it's still there. This is cool.
This is cool. I'm not really 100% sure what this is. Obviously, it's a light of some kind.
Yeah.
But that's awesome. This is some interesting foreshadowing because you're definitely going to see something really cool by the end of this video.
Yeah, but it's cool. The box condition on there. The robot was rough, but the box condition was great. Super nice, clean box. It was almost worth grabbing that just for the box.
Yeah.
You know, and just replace the robot later on. But that box was super clean, which is tough because a lot of times, I mean, you figure how old that box is now.
Yeah.
You know, old boxes are tough to find in good shape.
Indeed.
They are. They just
But here's a Shmoo Bank with the original card around
Yeah,
it.
that was great. That's an old cartoon from, well, I mean, it's not that old, that 1948 date on there. I guess that's when Shmoo was out, but there was a cartoon decades later. I think it was the new Shmoo Review or something.
That's cute.
Which was pretty cool.
I like
stuff.
There's a die-cut Santa hiding back here, and it's always cool to see the Halloween noisemakers.
Love it. Love the vintage Halloween. Always going to look at it.
Yeah.
All year long, kids, you're going to see the Halloween. You're going to see the seasonal stuff, just like you're going to see the monsters and toys. And my dad, of course, there he is as a baby bottle.
Yes. From when he was a baby. Or he was a baby Fred at one point.
I can't picture him like that.
No.
He's cranky now, though. He's cranky Fred.
Little peanut vendor beer. These are cool, just as again, old advertising is always cool to look through.
Yeah, old. I would imagine this is just store stock that was found at some point.
Yeah.
But still, I love seeing those things.
I know. The artwork is just something that's just completely lost.
That's cool.
Drake's.
Early Drake's sign.
And you like Drake's?
I do. I love Drake's. And I love Orange Crush, too.
Orange Crush is good.
I think I love Drake's more. Well, I used to love Drake's. I gotta specify that. I used to. I don't eat that anymore.
Well, yeah, everything
to.
like that is made completely differently now. I think anybody that's over probably the age of 25 can attest to the fact that things just aren't made the way they used to be.
Yeah, none of that stuff tastes. It doesn't even taste good anymore. If you eat a ring ding today, it's not
good. Like
no.
your brain tells you it's going to be like it used to be, and then you have it and it's not, and then you make that Chewbacca face. You're like, oh my god, I just ate those calories and it wasn't even good.
I've seen you make that Chewbacca face.
I am that Chewbacca face.
Yeah, you are that Chewbacca face. Those were neat. The little amusement park toys. I was hoping there was a dark ride one. That would have been amazing, or some kind of tunnel of love, but there wasn't. Missed opportunity.
Indeed.
This is one of the cooler sections of this store, though.
Yeah, and
so much great stuff.
Way in the back corner, almost hidden.
Yeah.
And if you're looking for seasonal stuff, this booth is incredible. And they have pretty much all seasons out all year round.
Yeah.
They do kind of rotate things in a little bit, but for the most part, you can find all seasons at all times. And they've got some great stuff.
Yeah, there's always cool stuff back here. And it's a good selection of vintage and modern. So if you're looking for newer, less expensive stuff, you can find that. But there's also some great vintage pieces. So they cover all bases here. Yeah, this is usually, like, if I can't find you, this is where I know you'll be.
Oh, yeah, because I'm looking through the vintage stuff that's back here. They had some cool Christmas stuff back here. And those little, like, the little plastic clamshell containers. There's some really neat vintage pieces in there. And that's a cool way to display them. Like, I found these, and I love those. The little starry-eyed, the Putz snowmen. I love those.
Yeah, those are cool. That's
great. Neat.
Yeah, he's great.
That is really cool. I don't know if that's a custom piece or what that is, but it's really cool.
Don't know. This piece I've seen a lot at the flea market.
Is that a Gemi?
Yeah, and I've seen that so many times. That's like a big seller at the flea market. There's my Santa.
Yes.
That I got in York. That started the whole thing right there.
Some more German Santas, a Belschnickel, and a woodcutter.
Wow, look at you dropping knowledge.
I'm learning my German Santas. I'm fascinated by them.
It's a great sign.
Yeah. I love root beer. Root beer advertising is great.
I love the tin advertising. I just refuse to collect it because there's just
too risky.
The bootleg stuff is just way too common these days. Mm-hmm. I know I mentioned before in another episode. There's a seller on eBay who is cranking this stuff out by the thousands and selling it as vintage stuff, and it's making its way into antique stores. So it's
and he's wearing it out himself.
Yeah.
Like it's fake patina, and it's hard to tell.
It is. So I stay away from it, even though I love seeing it, and I'd love to know if it was truly original. But I kind of stick to the paper stuff for that reason, and don't collect the tin stuff because I just it'd be terrible to spend a fortune on a sign and then find out that it was made in some factory somewhere just like 6 months ago or something.
Yeah.
That'd be awful.
That would be. That's
cool.
cool.
Yeah. It's the packaging.
Yeah.
The packaging gets me on everything.
The most simple things, as long as they have cool packaging.
Yeah.
That's cool. Little tin clown
terrifying.
Top.
It
is scary.
Cool.
It's definitely
terrifying.
Scary.
If I put that in the bed when you were sleeping, you'd
hell
scream.
No.
You would scream.
We're not going to do that.
And there's 2 of them. There's another one. What are the odds that there's 2 in there of that?
Because they're terrifying. But at least Dion's here.
I love Dion.
Dion's great.
So here we are now at the Heritage Antique Center, and this one's literally right up the street from the other one. So, again, you can make a day out of it. Those are great.
I love those.
Rosboro Valentines. You don't see those very often. You see the Christmas stuff, you see the Halloween stuff. You very rarely see the Valentine stuff.
I know. I think I might have to pick up a couple at some point.
Oh no.
Foreshadowing.
Oh no.
That's neat though. The little Santa
riding the tree.
Yeah. But this is cool because this is a Santa rocket.
Yeah, that's
cool. It looks like it's like Putz style, maybe.
Yeah.
And we were always saying how you rarely see Santa space stuff from that era.
Yeah. There's Reddy Kilowatt.
He's always cool to see.
Love Reddy Kilowatt.
He's like the coolest mascot ever.
Yeah. You just don't see too much space age or atomic age Santa stuff from the 50s. You would think you'd see a lot more of that,
Yeah.
and you just don't. There's really not that much. Rosbro never made a Santa on a rocket.
We have an
There's,
Atomic Betty board here.
yeah,
Shout out to her.
yep. Let's stay away from those.
You're still afraid of those?
It's bad news. Those things.
Be
That's how you
careful.
get. That's how you get haunted.
You can get haunted.
That's how you get haunted. That's why I stick to this stuff, kids. You won't get haunted.
I like the Santa and the snowman candy holder.
All the Easter ones. I don't have any of those.
The candy holders.
I'm not gonna do it. No, the Easter stuff.
Oh yeah, the Easter stuff. I mean, it's cute. Maybe pick up a couple things if you.
I mean,
find
I
them
like
for
bunnies.
cheap.
Don't get me wrong.
Yeah.
I mean, I like animals more than people. So I mean, you would think just because of that, I would want
Get
those.
'em.
But you never know. I mean, maybe at some point I will. Like
Maybe.
I love this pumpkin. I want to get one of those.
That's cool.
And
Or a
this-
mailbox.
Yeah, especially that mailbox. And the Santa. I need one of those this year. I don't have one of
The
those
Russian
yet.
Santas.
Yeah, I gotta get one.
Yeah.
I gotta get one.
That's on the agenda this year. Maybe you'll find a cool one at a flea market.
I will. I love the thrill of the hunt. You don't want to go too crazy getting everything all at once. It's good to track things down and enjoy finding them. And I love knowing where each piece came from, so that someday when I'm an old Italian guy sitting there with the salt and pepper chest hair and the gold chain, I could go, I remember when I got that pumpkin for $1,600. No, I'm just kidding. That's crazy. Beautiful though.
Yeah.
Beautiful pieces. I love the early German Christmas stuff and Halloween stuff, but I'm not a player on that stuff at $3,000, $4,000 pieces.
That's a
If
lot.
I was gonna spend that, it's got to be on a Universal Monster piece or something AIP related.
Indeed.
But beautiful to see.
Those are cool to see too.
Yeah, some more Valentine stuff. I like them.
Yeah, and this is a cool store too. Oh, this is crazy.
Yeah.
How much was this? It was like $500.
No,
I think.
it was like like $585, $685.
about to find
It's
out.
on there.
Yeah.
$525. $525. Okay.
And then we got the Humpty Dumpty Santa.
Now here we are at Mad Hatter Antique Mall, and this is also right down the street. Again, everything's all in the same area, and I think this is my favorite shop out of all the ones in Adamstown. I love this store. There's just so much great stuff, great vendors. Everything's displayed amazingly. I mean, all the shops are really cool, but I think this one, for me, this one tops them out.
Yeah, this one has some incredible stuff, and it's really in our wheelhouse. So
Yeah.
this one's going to appeal to us the most, but there's amazing stuff in every single one of these stores.
For sure. That neon elf was pretty cool.
I
I
know.
haven't seen him before.
I wanted to look through the Valentines, but now I had to go find a very gracious employee to help me look through them.
I like how you were doing the little kitty claws thing, trying to get in there, though.
Yeah, it was worth a try.
See what happens. Tales of the Zombie.
That's cool.
Yeah, it's always cool. I mean, this is as soon as you walk in the door, too. We're not even past, the entrance yet.
Yeah, we'd never seen this particular piece before, but it is modern. We're looking here and we see that it was made in China. Just
a couple of years ago, actually. It's a totally recent piece.
but it's cool.
Yeah, it was great. I mean, how cool is that? A pumpkin with
Super
bat
cute.
wings is awesome.
Yeah,
Great pieces in here.
I love that the little pumpkin man standing on the pumpkin.
Yeah.
I gotta get one of those.
The thing is, too, like, I will say one thing. I don't think it's a good idea to put modern pieces in with vintage pieces. I think that screws things up. I really do.
Plus, then you might question the authenticity.
That's right. Absolutely. My first thought when I see reproduction pieces and modern pieces mixed in with vintage, I kind of stay away from those stands because I think it could be anything.
Yeah. But it's still cool stuff to see nonetheless. And I finally was able to get in and take a look at these Valentines.
Yep.
And I did pick up one of those. So like a little pop-out one. Super cute.
There's Barney.
Not your dad.
No, it's not him.
That's a neat little advertisement.
Yeah. I love how everything had a mascot.
Yeah, that's a cute mascot.
That's Miss Milkmaid right there. That's a glass I never saw
And that's
before.
everyone's aunt in like 92.
Seriously. That's like half the women who live in this town right there.
Yeah, but that whole Howard Santa jug in the back.
Oh, I love that picture. It's great.
So cool.
Oh, man, I love that. That's another piece I want to grab at some point.
Yeah, those whole Howard Santas are really, really cute and tempting.
Yeah.
And
there's
some more
cool
cute
ones.
Valentines.
Early ones right there.
Pinocchio.
I know, old school Pinocchio. It's cool to see stuff like that still survives,
Some angry onions, I'm guessing.
Bozo the Clown.
That's cool.
But it doesn't look anything like Bozo.
No, this is actually interesting. That clown, it looked like a Rosbro, but its like tongue was sticking out in like a separate part. So I don't really know anything about
There
that
was a
one.
Bozo bag over there, and that also didn't look like Bozo.
Hmm.
Interesting.
There's an imposter out there.
Bootleg Bozo.
Met a few of them.
There's the Ultimate Warrior.
Always cool to see.
I love him.
There's the little squirters, right?
Yeah. Greatest wrestler of all time. Hands down.
Indeed.
I don't care. You can disagree with me, but you'd be wrong. Now, here's some of the other cases, too, so you guys can get an idea of the variety of stuff that's in here. I do like to show that in the videos just so, because I know everybody collects different stuff, and I want people to, to see that there's a whole eclectic mix of stuff that you can find in these shops. So,
yeah, especially if you go to one that's a co-op like this.
Oh, yeah, the co-ops are the best. This is great. I mean, everything's usually priced accordingly, or beyond accordingly. But if you're really looking for something, you might be able to find it.
Yes, like this Flintstones playset.
There he is.
Where you can pretend to be Andy's
I don't know what
dad.
Barney's doing to him right there.
Yeah,
though.
you don't want to blind the driver, Barney.
I know.
It's a bad idea.
I don't know. I don't know what's going on there. I love that. That spur thing right there, the mascot on that. Fantastic.
Oh, yeah. Some cool Ghostbusters little action figures. A little hard to tell which ones are which because they're in bags, but they do have the backing cards if that's something you like. And, of course, we got some cool Kiss stuff here as well.
Yep. Oh, yeah, I grabbed those on there. There's about to be a drag deal. And
it's not what you think. I promise you that. It is anything but what you think it might be.
That's true.
You're going to see that in like 2 seconds.
That's true. And there it is. Rock sticks. Village People rock sticks. I've had the Kiss ones multiple times. I've had the Bee Gees ones multiple times. I've never come across all 4 Village People ones, so that was a must-buy.
Definitely.
The price was right. 20% off. Can't beat it.
Can't beat it. Just in here we got some Village People puffy stickers. Didn't see that one coming, did you?
And a Valentine.
And a Valentine. It's kind of raining, so I don't want to put it on the floor.
Yeah, no. I wouldn't.
It's cool. It's a little pop-up Valentine. So, little. It's
great.
So that's cute. So we got those. It's cold. Snackula's probably mad.
Okay. This is another one of my favorite shops right here. I love this. Lancaster County Antique Center. Awesome.
Yeah, it's one of the smaller stores, but it is jam-packed with awesome stuff.
Yeah, great vendors, great stuff, and shady Valentines. So, and shady girls buying Valentines. So right
yes,
there.
I definitely bought a few Valentines at this particular shop. I love looking through them, and we bought a handful of them.
Yeah, I know. That's cool.
Yes.
There's the rocket. I love that rocket.
Yes.
Great stuff here. Great tin toys.
Mm.
Great tin toys in this case.
They really do. They really have some really incredible vintage stuff in this shop.
I know. I want to hit more antique toy shows this year. I mean, it's all well and good to see the modern stuff, but man, I love the classic stuff.
Mm.
I want to hit more of those.
Like those fudgesicles.
Yeah, I love that.
They had to be delicious.
I know. Early stuff. It's amazing to me that boxes like that survive.
Yeah.
I mean, it's one of those things. I mean, I have a pretty large collection of vintage Monster cereal boxes, and even those I'm amazed so many survived.
Yeah.
But, yeah, anything. I almost bought that Fudgicle box, but then I was like, man,
what am I going to do with this?
I got to rein it in. But I did buy something out of this case.
Yes, you're about to see
box.
what the drag deal from this particular box was.
I just couldn't leave it.
That looks good, though.
It does.
The Chockenberry.
It was. I couldn't leave that.
That's awesome.
I said, that's just so different. Like, I never heard of Captain Crunch ice cream bars. I was like, that's just, what is this?
It's a way to destroy the roof of your mouth while having ice cream.
Right?
Too.
I mean, really, like, I can't picture what those were even like, but.
Probably good, though.
That's pretty cool. The Sea Witch.
Yeah, with the little Google eyes.
Yep, Google eyes intact. This amazes me when I see cases like this that's just filled with early food products from, the 20s and 30s. It's just like, how is this stuff still here? It's amazing.
Yeah, because it wasn't even a matter of couponing at that time. It just happened to survive.
Yeah, it amazes me. Just, I don't know. I love looking at it. I really enjoy the artwork on it and the artifact. It's like just something about it. It's just like, it's just really cool to see. Yeah. I love museums. I love, and this is that kind of a thing. You go in and you're like, it's got that museum element when you see like a whole case of just 1920s and 30s, products. It's like, how is all this stuff still here? It's pretty cool.
Incredible.
Seeing lots of cool stuff here. Of course, there's
and
another Santa. Was he there?
Yeah, I just noticed him. That's why he didn't pop up. But yeah, he was there. He's always there.
He's always there.
That's a great mascot.
Oh, how great is that? How great is that mascot? So cool.
And here I am staring at this because this is pretty neat.
Yeah, Amy, that's how you get haunted right there, staring at weird skulls in glass cases.
That's true.
Don't
But
do that.
apparently it's from the 30s.
Well, wherever it's from, don't
That's,
do that.
I don't know if that screams 30s to me, but it's pretty amazing.
You might be haunted now. I got to put you outside.
I'm always haunted.
I'm going to put you in the garage. That's it. You're not sleeping in here tonight. That was a cool reel. Yeah, the box artwork on that's fantastic.
I'm just now noticing the snowman, the West German snowman in the back.
Yeah. Bill Ding Jr.
That's funny.
I'm not familiar with Bill Ding.
Oh,
but it said, and with
Bill
his
Ding.
clowns. So apparently he had clowns with him. It's a cool little...
I know, a little tin golfing bear.
There's the ice cream one. I think that was a reproduction, that ice cream one that was in there.
Yeah, you gotta be careful with those.
I do want to, yeah, that's another thing. They made reproduction tin toys of all of that stuff. But a lot of it's marked,
Yeah.
China and stuff like that. If you
and
know.
you can find how to determine whether or not they're legitimate pretty easily just by a quick Google search.
It's also, holding it in your hands too. You can almost...
There's Reddy Kilowatt.
Yeah, he's great.
That's awesome. That's we checked that out. That's a real sign too.
Yeah, it's an original sign. So someone go get that because it's awesome. I almost did. I thought that was so cool.
I think we know who might go get it.
I know, yeah. Squirt, that's you.
It's like the perfect height toboggan for me as well. Like, I'd probably injure myself.
Nah, you got this. Those are pretty cool right there. The old school bubblegum machines.
Yeah, those are really cool.
Those might be peanut machines though. Those might be nut machines. I'm not 100% sure. I mean, that's the penny stuff. Very cool to see. I love those.
Those are neat. They still have the the stickers on front, which is cool. Yeah, that one's a peanut machine.
Oh, that's a peanut one. The other one's bubblegum. That's pretty cool.
That's awesome.
Terrifying clown.
Yeah, scary though. But this one's cool. This one has the original gumballs in it. They have Ford written on them. Yeah. And this is a Ford bubblegum machine.
Is that not crazy? Like the fact that survives is just unbelievable. Like, how did some little kid not get his hands or her hands on those gumballs?
Not enough pennies, man.
You would have found a way.
Yeah, I would have just knocked it over if I had to.
Like a cat knocking it off the thing.
Exactly it.
Kitty paws. That's a cool Santa right there in the sled. That's one you don't normally see.
No, that's an uncommon one, and it is awesome.
Yeah.
And Pinocchio.
Pinocchio. What are you doing? What did you just do?
I poked him.
Oh. I heard that about you.
I know.
Anyway, moving on.
This is really cool. I've actually never seen this cutout.
Yeah. No, that's the first time I ever saw that one.
Looks like it's giving me 70s vibes.
Yeah, it's pretty cool.
Very awesome.
Cool. I never saw that one before.
Some Valentines hanging out here, but they look more kind of pre the era that I like to collect, so I didn't really go through them, but this is awesome.
Yeah, look at the artwork on that. Beautiful.
Yeah, that nice, vibrant day-glow orange. Oh, gotta love it.
That is a beautiful bag. There's Mighty Mouse, Goofy Grape, there's Barney.
You're not Fred.
Yeah, you're not Fred. Yeah.
What are you doing?
Yeah, what are you doing? Where is he? Maybe Barney would have been my stepdad if I had one of those, but I didn't. I only had Fred.
It's only Fred.
It's only Fred. So
this little Santa's cool.
Yeah, it's the first time I seen him too.
Yeah, we saw the snowman version of him a couple times, and we're debating getting him. But that Santa one's awesome, too.
Yeah, no, he's great. And, of course, as usual, you find your buddy, the Pillsbury Doughboy.
Who says, hoo-hoo.
He doesn't say hoo-hoo, man. He says, like, tee-hee or something.
No. Yeah, well, you argued last time and said hee-hee, and I reminded you that is Michael Jackson.
Whatever, hee-hee, tee-hee. It's the same thing.
No, it's not.
He says tee.
When Michael Jackson is in the picture, it is not the same.
Whatever. That's a sound. It doesn't belong to Michael Jackson.
Well, the right one belongs to the Pillsbury Doughboy.
No, he says tee-hee. You say he says hoo-hoo.
He does not say tee-hee.
He doesn't say hoo-hoo.
Why would he say tee-hee?
Why would he say hoo-hoo?
And again, please comment below and help me explain this to him, because I don't think he's ever going to accept it.
Never.
Never.
Never. Squirt, that's you. I love that.
He's cute.
He's a great mascot.
He is. He's adorable.
The little clown. See, there was a mascot for everything.
There was.
That's so important.
Mascots
so
everything.
So important, man. I love that.
Such an important selling point. There's no mascots anymore. It's no fun.
I know. Well, I mean, there's a few left, but it's not like it was.
No. It used to be in everything. Every commercial had a mascot, a jingle.
Double Bubble, that's you.
I love Double Bubble.
You are Double Bubble. You are Double Bubble.
I'll take it.
You have double
I've been
bubbles.
called worse. Now we're heading back downstairs. And this particular case is
Great stuff.
incredible.
Yeah. Look
They
at that.
have like the most mind-blowing Halloween stuff I've ever seen.
I know. Great
And it's
stuff in
just
here.
getting started. Like some of these little tiny figures that may not look like much if you're not familiar with Halloween stuff, some of them are pretty, like, they're pretty pricey.
Yeah,
You never
very
see them.
expensive. Now, some great stuff in here.
Some cool girly candles. These, like, I've
The
never
little,
even seen the devil one.
yeah, the devil lantern is tough.
I like this the little pumpkin couple. That's hilarious. That's us. And of course some classic Rosbros and some noisemakers. I love those candy containers.
Yeah.
Those are great. Those are
I
so
have
awesome.
those. I have both of those.
Oh, you do?
Yeah.
We have so much stuff packed away, I forget what we have half the
Yeah,
time.
no, I got both of those. I
Those
got
are so cute.
several pieces that are in this case I have. I got
Yeah,
that
you do have some really impressive
I
Halloween
do.
stuff. I can't wait till we get it all set up.
I know, it gets to the point you forget.
Yeah.
But there's some great stuff in here, man. What a great collection of stuff. And this is as soon as you walk in to the right. You know, you can't miss it.
And
Great
here's
stuff.
the most interesting pin cushion I've ever seen.
It's an Amy pin cushion.
It's a World's Fair pin cushion.
With heels on. Oh, maybe it's not you then. But it's...
Oh, okay. Shots fired.
See? There it is. The pin cushion.
The pin cushion. Don't test that theory. I will scream.
I don't know what these guys are.
These are like the most terrifying little, like...
Yeah, I don't know what those are.
No. But the Wibbler.
This was crazy. The Wibbler. I'd never seen this before. First time I'd ever seen it, like the packaging, but it's literally just a hard piece of plastic. There's nothing on it to make it bounce. No springs. No nothing. Literally
like, teeter
just
on it, I think.
Yeah, I don't know. Cool
And if
piece.
you don't want to do that, you can just read about your dad.
There he is.
In the early days of
Dino
Bedrock.
the Dino.
I like Dino.
Great picture sleeve on that Christmas record right there.
Oh,
Great
definitely. Stuff. Some cool little Halloween and Christmas
yeah,
and Easter.
There's a
in
lot
here.
of great stuff in this seller's display case. A lot of really cool stuff. Everything from holiday stuff to pop culture stuff to there's a lot of great pieces in here.
That snowman box is so cool. I'm glad we picked one of those up.
We did, yeah. We did get one of those.
Another Santa on a tricycle. That's cool. I didn't notice that little Santa in the box there.
I know. After a while, you start to, becomes a blur with Santa Claus.
I know, and you gotta like.
I'm glad I have one of these.
Yeah, they've gone through the roof recently.
Yeah, glad I have one of those.
But they're awesome, so I get it.
They are. Some cool costumes.
There's a billion of those.
Oh, the Batman bread bag. Well, there was a warehouse find of those.
Yeah.
So that's why you see them around.
They're
everywhere. And they have been everywhere for years. I used to see those when I was a kid.
Wow.
Going with my dad to shows, you'd see those bags. They've been around for a long time.
No,
That's cool. A little Mark's watermelon. You don't see the fruits too much.
No.
That you see everywhere, though.
That is like the mark of the devil barf bag.
It's everywhere.
But that's cool. My favorite Martian.
Yeah, you don't see that too often.
That's a great
show.
show.
And I love that show. My favorite Martian's a fantastic show.
That is a good one. That's cool. I love ice cream advertising.
I remember him.
Yeah.
I remember that ice cream kid.
They use that kid a lot.
Yeah.
Winkers.
Never heard of Winkers, but they're cool looking.
Yeah, caramel difference.
Got a cranky old guy on the box.
Yeah, he does not look like he knows the difference.
Mr. Winkers. Now here we are in 272 Antiques. I know it says Stevens on the screen. It's Ephrata. It's the same thing. It's right down the street from Adamstown, all in the same area. Great shop, great people, lots of cool stuff, as you can see.
Yeah, there's a lot of really cool stuff in here. We always stop by when we're in the area, and this particular day there was a crazy drag deal.
Yeah, there was. It's not these Silkies, but I do love the Silkies.
They are great. But first, amazing Amy, fittingly.
I heard that about you.
Amy knows what she wants and how to ask for it.
That's the truth.
Amy responds with over 10,000 phrases. That's also true. But I cannot speak French with a flick of a switch. If you flick the switch, you get the jersey. Not French. But there's some super cool robots down here.
Yeah, these are great. Some Lost in Space robots.
But the one on the left's a little different.
He's very special. That is a very, very, very special B9 robot right there. And I'm staring at it like I can't believe I'm seeing one of these in one of these shops.
Well, the cool thing is you first found out that this existed right up the street in
That's
Reinhold's in actually Stoutburg Village. We went to the Robot Museum and saw one of these for the first time.
That's right. And I said, someday I want to find one of those. I love that. And there he was. And home he came.
Yeah, you were going back and forth, but you're like, you know what? I need this. I've wanted this. It's here. It's mine.
Yep, that is the Mexican Ledy B9 robot, and he speaks Spanish. So, I'm poor now.
You bought a box of provolone?
Yeah, it's Italian cheese.
It's Italian cheese.
Oh,
You're Italian cheese.
I am Italian cheese.
So what'd you get there, Italian
Got a
cheese?
Lily Lady.
Box of provolone cheese.
Yeah. Lily Lady.
There's a little robot
Mexican Lost in Space B9 robot.
Yes.
Crazy.
You would want one of these for a while.
I have wanted one of these for
From 272 Antiques here in Ephrata. Super cool store. Super awesome staff.
Yeah.
We got this.
Now I got a robot, and now we go hit the dollar menu.
Yeah, I think we're actually just gonna go to this Redner's quick stop here, and well, you like their snack wraps.
Snack wraps are good, and they're like $2. You can't beat it.
I'm gonna get some potato wedges. I think they got good potato wedges.
Potato wedges, snack wraps, you can't beat it.
All right,
Let's go. We'll spend $8. Count the change.
count the change. Get the quarters.
Geológica. No sale cabo del sistema